today's word of the day is preparation. Welcome to Fireside with the Chaplain. I want to wish all of my fellow devil dogs a happy birthday, 250 years, United States Marine Corps, hoorah! And we're rolling into Veterans Day, so I'll acknowledge that because I won't be on for the rest of the week. You may hear my voice, but I will not do a video. So today's word of the day is preparation. And I think that Isaiah 43, chapter 40, verse 3 does an incredible job at getting us to think about preparation. Thunder in the desert, prepare for God's arrival. Make the road straight and smooth, a highway fit for our God. You know, preparation is a bridge between promise and purpose. In every season of waiting, our uncertainty, God is shaping your heart, refining your focus, and straightening your faith. Before every great move of God comes a call to prepare. Not in panic or in fear, but in faith and obedience. Before God does something through you, God will always do something in you, preparing you for what He's called you to. You see, preparation is an action of process and making something ready for being made ready for use and consideration. It's an intentional work that precedes fulfillment. So you can't get to an end of a thing without preparing to start, finish, and go through a thing, okay? Isaiah's message calls us to prepare the way for the Lord. What does that look like? To clear the clutter from our hearts, to make room for God's presence in our lives. Preparation is not about being busy, but it's more about being ready. It's the quiet work of alignment in our thoughts and our actions, our attitudes with God and God's will. When we prepare, we partner with God. We partner with God's timing, with God's position in our lives, and align ourselves to His promises. Preparation invites transformation. It makes space for what God desires to build in and through us. All right, three questions to reflect on. So question number one is, what areas of your life need spiritual preparation for what God's calling you to do next? How can you make a start, or how can you make your heart straight and smooth road for God's presence today? You know, David said, make in me, O God, a clean heart. So how can you do that? And then number three is, what distractions or habits that you have that you might need to clear away so that you can be able to better hear God and hear God's voice in your life. You don't have to wait till Lent season, right? The season in which we typically would look at not doing some things or pulling some things away. You can go through that process now. Spring cleaning, if you will, or winter cleaning. But those are three things to reflect on. Here's the takeaway. Preparation is not wasted time. Okay? It's sacred time with God where God is shaping you for what's ahead. Preparation. What are you preparing for? What is God preparing you for? Ponder that. May God bless you. May God keep you. And might you be prepared for what God has in your life to come.